Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review, first impression slash demo on the newly launched K-Beauty Creme blush. Now, I thought K-Beauty had launched everything. I literally just did a full face of makeup using K-Beauty, but when they started dropping hints about a new launch, I was very curious that what are they launching now, and it's a cream blush, which is exciting because their promo stuff looked so amazing. And when I looked at the shades, my eyes instantly went to I'll put up the picture here, but I was just attracted towards the topmost shade. It is like a very rich and pigmented corally orange shade. So they have launched 5 shades in total, 2 corally shades, 1 nude shade and 2 pinky shades. But when I look at this specific photo that they've posted, I found that the topmost shade is the most rich and pigmented looking, so I thought I'll pick up that one. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying out the shade called Rustic Rush, which is the topmost shade, the deepest corally shade that they have. And I got this because this is unique in my collection. I don't have a cream blush in a coral shade, so I thought this will add to my collection. So let's see how it goes. So let's talk about the actual product and packaging for a second. So when I opened the outer package, my first reaction was that this is tiny for something that is priced for $7.99. I got it for $7.10 because on the first day they had a 10% off, which is great. Now let's see. If I look at the outer packaging, I don't think this shade matches with what they have shown on Instagram. This looks like a kind of like almost brown shade, but let's see. Even when you look at the tube, it is so much darker than what they have shown in the product swatch. But yeah, it is a very tiny tube. I was not expecting this to be so tiny because it's for literally $7.99, which is their normal price. But I thought it will be at least, you know, as big as their primers. Let me show you. I thought it will be at least as big as the primer. I think even the primer is for $7.99, right? Yeah, even the primer is for $7.99, but the blush is literally half of the size of the primer. Okay, so let's quickly swatch this shade. Wow, that looks promising. You see what I mean? The tube does not match with the actual product. That's okay. It's the product that's important, and this does look nice. Corally orange, like a rusty corally shade. Wow. Here is the swatch. Okay, the product feels nice and creamy and blendable. Now let's try out this product on our face. So I'm going to do my blush today in a sun-kissed technique where you put it on your nose and like everywhere, so all of this area, so that it looks you've been in the sun and it's like a nice flush of color all over your cheeks. So let's try out that way. I'm going to use my fingers because it's a cream product. I don't think it will work well with the brush. Okay, not sure if it's too much, but what I like to do is just blend it across all of my fingers so that, you know, it doesn't look like a big patch on your cheeks. So I just like to melt it between my fingers and just distribute the product, and then I can go ahead and start applying it. Okay, I need to be careful. This looks pigmented. So instead of putting your blush just on your cheeks, you take it all the way over the center of your face so that you get a nice sun-kissed and almost like a sunburnt kind of a look. Okay, I think this shade is pretty. I'm just gonna blend it in a little more and take it a bit upwards to, you know, lift up your cheekbones. I really like blush because it just adds some nice healthy glow back into your skin. So I had already done my base, obviously. I did not set it with a powder because this is a cream product. So I did not set my face over here with a powder. I just set the rest of my face. Zoomed you in. I think we should apply just a little bit more. So I'm just taking a tiniest dot. So I think the trick to a sun-kissed blush is to concentrate your blush a little bit more on some parts, and the other parts it should be nicely blended. So it actually doesn't need to be even. Okay, I do like it on camera, but in real life I look like I have got a sunburn. So don't do 2 layers, 1 layer is enough. And I added some highlighter to make it look more glowy, and I'm going to set my face using the NYX Dewy Finish, what is this, setting spray. So I'm going to take a shower in this because I want to look extra glowy today. We'll talk about the formula in a second, but this creme blush is enriched with cranberry and avocado oil. Like all of their products have a nice care ingredient, a moisturizing ingredient. I do have a mousse from Morphe 2 called FYP, and I just think this is a little bit drying. I prefer the formula of this K-Beauty product more. It is more blendable. I haven't even used this that much actually, but I think I'm going to make a great use out of K-Beauty now that it's summer. Time for nice, light, bright and floral prints. So I think this shade will work for me throughout summer and spring. It gives such a healthy flush to the cheek, and you know this is pigmented, so I think it's going to last me a long time. You just need a little amount. I like the formula. It's very like creamy, blendable, and I do see the moisturizing ingredients in it. So I think, how much I'm going to give this? So I think I'm going to give this a 4 stars. I don't have any complaints about it really, apart from the price point. I think it is expensive just for 10 ml. I like it. I'll give it a 4. I think I've picked up a nice shade. Apart from this, I would have gone in with one of the pink ones. I think Rosy Romance. It's a nice bright pink, but I'm happy with Rustic Rush too. It is just like it sounds, a rusty corally shade, which I like. I will keep you updated in the description box how it goes throughout the day and how it wears. But as a first impression, I'm impressed with K-Beauty. I really love the brand. I love so many products, and this is definitely a hit in my opinion. So I'm excited what else they launch. I think it's time for a liquid highlighter now. I don't have a single liquid highlighter in my collection right now, so I think I'll like a liquid highlighter next. Let me know what are your thoughts on the newly launched K-Beauty blush. Do you think it's overpriced? Which is the shade that you like the most? I also like the Sunkissed blush technique. I think I'm going to use it all throughout summer. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it and I hope it was useful, and give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a nice comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!